Michigan State formally throws their hat into the ring, offering 7-foot center Donovan Clingan out of Bristol, Connecticut. He's currently ranked in the top 50 in Rivals 22 class rankings, 10 total offers, which will continue to grow, mostly East Coast and Midwest. He got an original offer from Syracuse, now UConn, Notre Dame, Georgetown, Michigan State, and Iowa. That list will continue to grow as he gets older. 7-footers don't grow on trees, particularly ones with his skill set and the developmental stage that he's already at. He's not a stiff. He has pretty solid fundamental footwork. He's capable of dominating on both sides in the paint. And all around, I think his shot projects to be pretty smooth as well, and a guy that can continue to get better and a really exciting prospect. These first clips really highlight how dominant Donovan already is at this current stage of development. Connecticut is not some type of breeding ground for high-level basketball, and I'd like to see him do it against a little bit better competition. But he's a man among boys. Everything with 2 feet in the paint is going to be a dunk with 2 hands. You see here he has a little bit of a tendency to gather himself and bring the ball down. That needs to be rectified because at the next level he's not going to be able to do that. But I think what you see is just how strong he is, how big he is. He's got a little bit of swagger. He plays with a little bit of heart. And all around, I just really, really like how dominant he is in the paint, regardless of the competition. Here you can see he has a little bit of post-work move already. He catches that guy in the hip. He squares up and then takes a dribble to finish. This move I absolutely love. He has the setup dribble going to the middle, then a great big swing down to finish with the two-handed dunk. All around a really impressive sequence out of him. And now you see a little bit more of the footwork finishing that he has. He has the ability to turn back to his left shoulder. He has a little bit of a baby right hook. He has the ability to keep a guy on his hip. I would like to see him a little bit lower in his stance. He probably doesn't have to do it at this stage because he's not playing strong enough players, but he could work on getting a little bit lower balance to be able to do it. I love that play right there where he keeps the ball up. If he's able to do that at all points in time, he's just going to be so dominant. Now you see the ability to control the other side of the paint. Obviously, when you're 7 feet, you're going to block a lot of shots, but I like the way in which he's blocking them. He's meeting the shooters at the point of the shots. He's using his length and athleticism. He's not standing flat-footed. He's much more athletic than he probably is given credit for with the right, with the left. Just all around pretty impressive. And now here's a little finer skill set, the ability to find open teammates from the block. He's going to catch double teams at the next level and probably at the higher levels of AAU. So the ability to find open teammates on the cuts is crucial. Here now you get to see him out in transition, gets an outlet pass, sprints. This guy basically stops and he leaps over him in transition. Really fluid for how big of a guy he is. And here's the last. We didn't get to see a ton of his shooting, but I like his form for the most part. His knees get a little bit close together when he's rising. I wish that was a little wider apart, but you see him shoot on the tips of his toes. Really like the release. I like the follow through. And I think he projects as being able to shoot the mid-ranger and possibly even the 3 as he continues to develop.